Right now we are setting up the stream for Renate. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be super amazing. I need to change the view for a bit so you can watch what I'm doing. But yeah, for now it's right now we are setting up the stream for Renate. It's gonna be amazing. But yeah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, right now I'm just. Oh, I should mute this. No. There we go. I'm just posting everything. Create a post. All right. I only actually save this. Refresh, we should be good, I think. Yeah. Now I can go to open coffee again. Wait, what? I'll do this. Having a chat. Personal coach. Boop. There we go. Post. I have to have my phone on, by the way. I'm getting a package later. But yeah, it will be fine. It will be fine. All right. Now let's open Discord. I saw a few issues with Discord. Where's Discord? Do I not have Discord? Oh, there it is. Let's check the Discord first. That looks pretty good, I guess. Oh, wait. There you go. Yeah, that looks pretty good too. Alright. We fixed that. Actually, we have guessed that. Camera. Camera. Do this. That looks good. Preparations are always nice to do. Preparations are pretty nice to do. All right, let's see here. Let's make the slides. Oh. This one. I like this one. Expectations will make you feel disappointed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need more statements. I'm gonna get 10 statements, right? 2, 3, 4. I'll do 5 statements. I'm chatting with the speaker for today, so it's gonna be amazing. What else statement is there? I'm just gonna go with statements. Knuckles, you're back. How you doing, moderator? How you doing? Are you ready for today? Are you ready for today? I'm a little bit sniffly today. And I need to balance out everything a bit more. Do you have another statement? I'm looking for another statement. A statement to talk about during the stream. Just a statement, like a debate statement, something to discuss, you know? Oh, I got one. Social media is a good thing. It's a good thing for certain. Okay. Should I also put the questions in there? Okay. This looks good. Alright, so I'm gonna set up the stream. So on the left side, on this screen, I want the chat. So but which chat do I want? I got a moderator, so I don't need that chat. I'm so happy you're my moderator. It's actually pretty amazing. This here. Or do I do this on the other side? Do we do it on the other side? Timeout time. Damn, okay, you're on it. Pretty cool. Alright, now what screen do I want on the right? I want the screen on the right. Which one is it? There, 10-minute timeout for the bot that I see in nearly every stream. 10 minutes. Is that long? What do I want? I think I want this one to be here so I can kind of read through it a bit more. Alright, and then I want Discord probably on the left. Okay, wait. I want the slides here, so this is gonna look like this. Right. Can I move this? Shit. Okay, so what do I do here? Notes. What's the difference between that? Okay, doesn't matter. All right. Then I have on the left screen. Wait, not the. Yeah, look good. This looks good. Right, now let's go to Discord. Oh no, wait. Discord. Yeah, I need to find our friend. Renate. There we go. Rose, got gas. Rose, If you want some something up the stream, something up the web and stuff. Right. Let me edit the channel well. Permissions. I was reported them because this is about the fourth time I've seen him in the past week when I did the command. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. On top of it, on top of it. Very good, very good. Oh. Okay. I hate accounts like that. It's just a bot that links you to a website where you can buy followers. Does that even work? Like, I got enough followers that, I mean, why would you want to buy followers, right? It's super easy to get a few followers as long as you just stream a lot, basically. Like I do, I stream daily, so yeah, I got it. You don't really need to buy followers. It will come. It will come and go. Okay, so did I have everything set up now? Are we ready to stream? Because today we've got Renate Eckenbach, which is a pretty cool person. Actually, it's my cousin. What? Oh. Cousin. Oh wow, yeah, 1,000 is a lot of followers. True. True. Maybe I should buy one of them. Get 1,000 of them. Yeah. Okay. I'm joking. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let me see my calendar. Calendar. Do I meet someone today? I'm actually free today. Okay, good. Tomorrow is Joe the Hound. Bait is meet the speaker. Where do I meet him, actually? All right, walkabout. Walkabout. Restaurant. Saving up this one. So 10th. What do I do the 10th? I don't have anyone to talk to. That's good actually. Julia. I got Nick. The 12th. Nick is. Anissa the 13th, 14th Roy, 15th Johan, 17th as the dry, 18th. I should get Joe the Hunt again. Joe. Joe. I just finished eating a burrito. Ah, burritos are good, yeah. I like burritos. Okay, let's set it up. Okay, that's 15, 16, 17. Oh, let's choose 18. Yeah, I gotta look. Oddly enough, I do a weird thing for my burritos lately. I cook and season some steak and then cut it up and put it in burrito with just the steak and rice. Yeah, but that's just It is nice to eat it that way, right? So you can just eat it with your hands. You don't need to cut it with cutlery, right? Man, are you making me hungry? I haven't. I'm hungry. Okay. All right. All right. Got some bait. Let me see here. You have some time to talk at 12. Okay. Let me just go through the people. Let me think. Yes, we are doing Renate Eckenbach. She is my aunt, actually. We're doing a podcast with her. Actually, how would you like to do a podcast? Yeah, so the other for today we've got Renate van der Straten. She is a personal coach. She used to have like very painful um, um, reuma. What's that? What's reuma in English? Rheuma- rheumatism. Rheumatism? Rheumatism. So she used to have rheumatism, but now she kind of got over it, and she is climbing mountains and stuff. So it's crazy, and she's helping a lot of people. And yeah, she used to be very religious as well, but it also changed. So the whole lifestyle and mindset kind of evolved into something else. And yeah, that's kind of what we're talking about today, which is pretty cool actually. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Mm. So right now I'm just looking for more people for podcasts because I want to fill the whole month, with every day someone to talk to. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool because she used to not be able to move at all, but now she's moving a lot. Like it's crazy how that worked. How it works. Mm. Okay, I think I got it for now. Um. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, so I've got that done. I've got that done. It's kind of crazy how my setup works. I used to go to bed very. You know what I'm kind of experiencing right now? I'm experiencing that sleep quality is very important. Because lately I go to bed at, I think at 9, something very, very late. Very early, I mean, very early. And I turn on my TV and I sleep with the background sounds of my TV, right? But I feel like I'm still tired. I feel like that the sleep quality is not good enough. It's kind of what I'm experiencing right now, right? It's pretty annoying. But yeah, let me see here. Now I should set up my camera actually. I'm gonna set up my camera. Hopefully this will not break it. Please don't break the camera. That's okay. Alright. I should message that guy. Where's that guy? Maybe we can talk about it on the phone. plus 31. 6, 105. Right? There you go. Yeah, set up a camera. Let me see. Do you guys see my camera actually? Yeah, okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. You see my Discord? Oh, fuck. Yes. Okay. Now you see nothing because it's frozen, right? It's frozen now, is it? And we're back. Thing set up. I'm not gonna move this too much. I'm just gonna sit like this. And this. One struggle after another, yeah. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. Okay. So this should work. I think we're good. If I check my microphone, it actually is pretty decent like this. Okay, put this away. Sometimes in the future, when I'm a bit more comfortable with my voice, I may be joining a podcast episode. Though I still likely wouldn't use a camera. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Let's take it with a small step, right? Like, first let's just get you a little bit more comfortable, and then slowly we'll get into the podcast section, and then we get in the cousin. All right, good. She's my cousin. That's great. Oh, wait, that's great. So yeah, we'll get it slowly done, and then maybe later you can do the podcast again, and we'll be in the webcam. But if I'm helping you, right? If it's helping you get more out of your comfort zone, like if it's taking a little bit more steps, then I'm all for it. You know, I'm here to help. Because to be honest, these sessions are not for the people watching as much, but these sessions are for the people that are joining the podcast, right? Like, these are more for the guests. I want them to experience what it feels like to be in a podcast and how to be talking about their life and stuff like that. That's not very scary. It's not very difficult to talk to a camera and stuff like that. Oh shit! Now I have to. Oh man, I should have done that. Please don't break like that. Please. Oh, one way. Okay. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I like this. And if you ever want to do a sort of one-sided mini podcast with me in chat or something, I'd be happy to do as well. Okay, yeah, but we kind of do that already, right? We already talk so much. Like when you are, when we are in a podcast and people are asking questions, and you're part of it as well, right? So we already do that, but yeah, a bit. But yeah, what we're gonna do later. I'll play a bit more kind words, and you can play with me, and then you can help me out answering some of the questions. Because kind words is a program or kind of a game that that lets people talk about their problems in life, basically, but it's all anonymous, and then you can reply with a message to help them out. So we could do that basically. Yeah, it's all anonymous because you can't. There's no conversation, right? So there's just one message you send, and then wait. P-Wall is here. What's up, P-Wall? The OG of moderation, of moderators. Oh man, I closed all the views. You just woke up? Okay, cool. Come chill with us, P-Wall, my friend. I'm doing a podcast today, P-Wall. I'm doing a podcast. So in a second, I got my cousin over, who is a personal trainer, a personal coach, and she used to have rheumatic, which is that your bones hurt, or what's it called? I don't know, they hurt, right? And she grew out of it, and by having a positive mindset and by thinking positively and using law of attraction to help out. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty great. But I need my phone now, my other phone. Where's my expensive phone? Expensive phone. Here it is. Oh. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that a bit. Okay. What time is it? Okay. I got some time. So I think I got everything set up. This is amazing. But yeah, we're gonna play people. We're gonna play kind words later, and then I'll show you. It's kind of fun. It's really fun, especially if you do it with multiple people, because then, you know, I got a little bit more energy to do so. Because I really want the stream to be until 12, like 12 o'clock. That's what I want the stream to be like. And yesterday I kind of quit early, so maybe I shouldn't have. But I can understand that, you know, for you it's gonna be a little later, right? Because what time is it over there? It's like 4 a.m. now, I guess. Because to me it's 10-ish. It's 9. 9 is. It's 9:40. Okay. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, for you it is, POL, but for Ninetales it isn't. Ninetales is from America. From New York. Oh yeah, get some water, guys. Get some water, it's important. Rheumatoid arthritis. Yeah, that's what she had. I should say that's what she had. East of the West. Isn't that middle? Right? Isn't that the middle? East of the West? Time zones are cool. That would be the Middle East. Middle East? Really? That is Asia, isn't it? Middle East? Africa, Asia? Time zones are cool. Oh, US Middle East. Okay, great. Great. Just do UTC, okay? Just do UTC plus something and you'll be fine. You don't have to give them names. Like I know I'm UTC plus 2 because of summertime. But if there's no summertime, I'll be UTC plus 1. See? A little bit easier. Now, Ninetales is -6, isn't it? Like, it's 3 a.m., so... The West Hemisphere? There is no West Hemisphere. Is there? There's only Northern Hemisphere and a Southern Hemisphere, is there? Or is that not what I'm thinking about? Like the North Hemisphere is everything above the equator, right? And the Southern Hemisphere, is that really? Oh. Oh, that's what minus is, right? So if it's UTC minus something, you're on the West Hemisphere, and if you UTC plus something, you're on the East Hemisphere, right? Hey, how you doing? I'm done. Okay. So I'm gonna do a video call with you, and then you. This is the speaker, actually, guys. This is speaker. Okay, I'm gonna do a video call with you, and then you aim the phone at the screen so I can see what you're looking at. Okay. Okay, switch. Cool. Hi. Okay, so turn around so I can see the screen, and then I'm gonna tell you what to do. Okay. Yes. Okay, so aim it your phone a little bit to the left. Aim it a little bit to the left. Okay, push that white button over there. Do you see the white button? Yeah, click that. Yeah, click. Then do you see all those names? You scroll down a bit. Scroll down. Could you? No. It's way more down. Streaming. There says podcast. You see that podcast? Yeah, click that. Yep. And then, did you join?
Okay.
I think you're joined.
Yeah.
Right? Let me see.
Yeah, because I hear you on the.
Oh, okay. Wait. Let me go into Discord for a bit.
Oh.
Discord. Do you? I'm not sure.
You have the video.
Everything's going wrong.
Do I have to push the video?
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I want you to. This is just testing, but I want you to press the turn off camera button. Video. That one.
Yes.
Okay.
It is turned around.
And now you have to aim the camera to you. Oh, you have to switch cameras because you're losing your back.
Wait.
No, don't use that one. Okay, press the video button. So video button. Let me try.
No.
Oh, okay. So on the right side, yes. Do you see that? To the right. Don't press the screen. But if you wait. Can you guys? Wait 1 second. I have to see if the stream is still up. Yeah, okay. So put your mouse on your camera and then on the bottom, it's like this image of a camera.
On my camera, like this.
Let me show you. So look. This button. You see this button here? So this button, this has an arrow here. You click it and you get different sources. Now you can select the camera that is of the right source, basically.
No, this is wrong.
Okay, can you move far a little bit to the right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it worked. Very good.
I'm great.
Okay, let me test this as well. Let me go to guests. Now to stream. Yeah, you can see my face. There we go. Okay, so this works. Now I can figure out if I can hear you. 1 second. Guys, can you hear her? Can you hear her on stream? If you could talk a bit, then we're gonna check if your microphone is working. But I can't hear you. See here. This one. Can you say something?
Me, egg?
Very good. Yeah, that's it. I didn't hear. Very good. It's working.
Okay, it's working, right?
Great,
You can hear me.
Keep it up.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, can you say something again?
Okay, hello? It's
perfect. Okay, it's working, guys. It's working. Amazing. Let me check the view again. I think we're good.
Oké, alleen ik zie jou niet.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can see me because otherwise my screen will freak.
Oh yeah.
Can you see me now? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What do you think?
Okay, so I need to switch out this one. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Great.
What time is it? We can just we can have fun here, right? Turn the call off.
Just
There we go.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit here.
Oh my god, I have something great.
It's so let me put. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I just need to change a few things. Alright. Okay. Okay. Hi. So you have a few things. What are you super excited to share all the things?
Okay. Remember I told you about positive cluster growth, the therapy?
Oh no, you can't do that, right? You can't do that because there are so many people watching us that they don't know what we're talking about.
So
Yeah.
well, what great thing.
You have to start at the beginning. You have to start at the beginning. That's how it goes.
At the beginning. Okay.
But
all the great thing.
But wait. We're gonna start in 10 minutes. Just so for now, we're just chilling and we're just having fun, right? And then in 10 minutes we'll start and we'll walk through it. Okay, I'll walk you through it.
Yeah.
And you can tell our stories.
Yeah, I know. So now nobody's watching right now, or everybody's already hearing me.
Yeah, everybody's already hearing you. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not official. This will not be on the YouTube video, let's put it that way. So there's no YouTube video with you talking about it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm starting to working together with my psychologist. So that's
okay.
great thing. Yeah. And using the experience I had changing my life.
Mm-hmm.
So that is great. And someone else came and wanted to do the same thing.
Okay.
So now we're working together. So that's great.
Wait 1 second. I'm going to help you out a bit.
Yeah, please.
I'm just removing the I'm applying a suppression so that they don't. Could you keep talking for me just about anything?
Just about anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything. It's very warm, but I love it, and it's still cool for me. Getting my mindset.
It's not working. Oh man, I was hoping that I could use the suppression to. It's working a bit. Am I on the right screen? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this works.
Everybody, stay cool.
New Discord notifications? What are you talking about? There's no notification in Discord. Oh, right. So maybe. Do I have notifications on? Okay, so what I want you to do is go to. Can you hear me? If you could go to the left. Remember that white button that I wanted you to press in the beginning? Or not?
Which one?
On the left side, there's a white button. Remember?
Yeah.
And then right. Yeah, with open coffee. Then right click it. Go to notification settings.
Wait.
So it's the 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can click mute server. I think that works. You see it? Mute server. So white button, right click, and a mute. Wait, let me look at your screen again. Maybe I can help you.
Right button. Oh, white button. It's the white button on my video camera, or?
Wait, let me. No. Let me call you again so I can see what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's not my notifications. I think it's yours, but we'll see. So if you can answer WhatsApp, then I can see what you do. Check your phone. I'm on your phone.
No, you're not. Oh,
Yeah,
now
I'm
you
on.
are.
Okay, very good. Okay. Aim the camera at the screen. So I can see what you do. Alright? And then a little bit to the left. And then you see that big white button to the left. And then
This
right
one?
click that button. Yes. It's the right mouse button. And then server, click that one. Server Dempo.
Yeah, but for what? 15, 1 hour?
8 hours. Test if you can hear it.
No.
No, I think we're good.
Now it's good?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I didn't hear a clip, so... I think we should be good.
Ratings.
Okay, alright. Close this again, okay? Okay. Turn on the pot. See, that's good that we start a little bit earlier, huh? That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Especially for those things.
exactly. Especially for these things, isn't it? I'm not gonna bother with this. Fine. It will be fine. Oh, wait, it's because I'm listening to you. Wait. Okay, so I hear it with suppression, but the screen doesn't hear it with suppression. Hopefully. Okay. My mouse. Where's the mouse? Okay. So, what time is it? Is it almost speaking time?
Almost, yes. Like 1 minute or so.
1 minute or something. Yeah, because what I'm gonna do, I'm first gonna do a little introduction. So I'm gonna say like,
Yes.
hey, my name is Renate Eckenbach. This is Open Coffee. Today we're doing a podcast with Renate. Our purpose of Open Coffee is to connect people, like stuff like that, right? I'll just talk it through. Then
Yeah,
I'll
I know.
introduce myself a bit, then I'll introduce you a bit, and then we can talk about anything basically. All right? So that's gonna look like. I'm excited. This is my second podcast.
Okay! I thought you had a lot already.
No. This is my second time. I just am as newbie as you are, basically. It's just I don't know. You haven't done podcast before, have you?
No.
Okay, good.
So this is my first time.
Okay, great. That's good. So just wait 1 more minute and then I'm excited. I
did think like Zoom, but it's not really the same, I think.
It's a little bit like Zoom. Like if you want to see, you can't see it, but I'll show you later the footage because there's so much. There's a lot of things you can look at actually, because I'm streaming this on. Oh wait, can I? No, I don't have time for that. Because
Learning
the stream
for the next time.
Yeah. Because in the stream you see both screens, like you see me and you see you, and then there's like another screen with a little presentation with information on it and stuff like that.
Oh,
So it's pretty professional. But it's on
Nice.
Facebook, so if you got
Nice.
Facebook, you can see it on Facebook as well. But I'll send you some links and you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, welcome to the stream. This is Open Coffee, the Open Coffee podcast. And before we start, this sounds a little bit weird maybe, but before we start the stream, I always have this one message that I want to tell people. Looking for all you billionaires out there. Wait, where's my camera? There's my camera. I'm looking for all you billionaires out there. I'm trying to start a company. I'm looking for an investor. I need 300,000 euros, and I would willing to
talk about possibilities. So this is how I always start my stream. Other than that, we are starting to grow a bit in popularity. We have a podcast section now. Usually we'd just be able to stream like me talking to a camera and talking about different subjects, but starting yesterday we are having a guest every day, every work day I should say, and we can talk about all these topics and all these beautiful things, because the goal of this open coffee session is connection, right? I want people to meet each other. I want people that can't go out of the house or are in the hospital or don't get to meet other people. I want them to have the opportunity to to meet others and to meet people and to learn a little bit about self-development. So this is kind of what open coffee is. And today we have a guest, and it's a very special guest because it's my cousin Renate, and Renate has a very interesting background in both religion, but also in spirituality, positive psychology, and she's been dealing with some issues, some health difficulties, I should say, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit, but. Before we start into the nitty-gritty stuff, I always like to play a little bit of a introductional game. But very first, welcome Renate. How are you doing? And tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm doing great. Tell me a bit about myself. Well, I'm enjoying life to the full.
All right.
And always searching for personal development, like climbing mountain, training for climbing mountain. Yeah. And almost in September. So if code stays yellow in Austria.
Amazing.
You go there and it's amazing. Already thinking about it, it's great. Having the spirit going up every day, and that makes it the training more enjoyable, more how do you say it?
It's easy to motivate yourself.
Really get excited, more excited. Yeah, more excited and more like, yes, I'm gonna do this, and it's great. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
I love like training for it, and then training not like in a gym, but outside, and already enjoying the nature like I'm already there. So that's
right.
Nice. Enjoying everything around you that everybody else just like ignore, not intentionally, but they just walk by and they don't notice what's around there, and it's very beautiful.
Yes.
And it's only 7 minutes from my house, so this is great.
Like the park? It's only 7 minutes?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
it's only 7 minutes. Yeah. It's like an how do they call it? Like a training park with all kinds of wooden trees and things you can jump over,
right.
walk over, and like that, trying to get balance and trying to
like
get
almost an outside gym, you would say.
Yeah, like almost like an outside gym. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then I combined it with some freestyle dance. And,
okay.
Yeah, like ignoring the people around me, just enjoying the place.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to practice it, like ignoring the people around you. But if you can, you can. Yeah,
it can be very self-conscious, like the people around you.
Everywhere where you want, you can be yourself, and that's I think the most great thing to experience, to be yourself wherever you are.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a great introduction. It's kind of what we talked about as well on the phone, and kind of person that you are, and kind of person that you want to be. So it's kind of cool that it works out that way. It works out that way. Awesome, awesome. So we always play a little game in the podcast. Well, always, I would, start yesterday, but I like to play a little game during the introduction to get to know the guest speaker. But I'd like to do that with Would You Rathers. And so I've got two options for you. You gotta pick one, and then you can talk about it a bit. So there are two options. The first option is, would you rather live in a tree house or live in a floating boathouse?
Okay, that's the easy one for me. The tree
All
house.
right. Okay, why?
Because I get seasick.
All right. Yeah.
I do know.
True,
I
okay.
do know how to get it less by putting a small cotton piece of cotton in my ear.
Okay.
It just in one ear, and then the seasick slowly goes away.
Yeah. Reduce the
It has
seasickness.
to do with the motion. This actually
Ah.
it's motion sickness, so you have to put one little cotton in one ear, and
Yeah.
then but still give me the treehouse.
Okay, treehouse. Okay. Yeah, I would. To be honest, I would take the treehouse as well. It's just, I don't know. I like nature a lot. I do like surfing though, so sometimes a boathouse could be amazing. But treehouse would be mine as well. Yeah. Oh, I got stung.
The boathouse is nature also, but then it's
True.
But I'm more
All right,
like
next one.
in the treehouse you are up.
No, you can talk about it. Yeah, sure. You can talk about it.
Yeah, in the treehouse you are up, and then you can look further.
Yeah, you have more of a
wider
sight.
view.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like a wider view. Yeah.
All right.
So,
Okay, so this one is a fun one that I specifically picked for you because, to be honest, it's kind of a trick question. But would you rather, if you have to pick between the two, would you rather live in a world full of atheists or live in a world full of Christians? So the whole world is atheists, or the whole world is filled with Christians?
well, for me, like you say, yeah, is it Christian or believing in the source of life? There's a difference.
Let's just take face value. Just say Christians. So
Christians. So I
Let's-
think I go with Christians
okay.
because more of the role model. Because I believe that Jesus, when you read about him
Mhm.
and you read about how he treats people, how he speaks to people, the empathy he shows people,
Right.
I think that's a very beautiful way of living and to be reminded of. So, yeah, Christians then it is.
Well, why I said it's kind of a trick question is when the whole world is filled by one group, then you probably don't recognize the difference because everybody's the same anyway, right? So there is no.
I don't think
it
so.
wouldn't really
because-
matter. You think so?
No, I don't think so because everybody, even if you say if you all believe in Christ, you still
Mhm.
have your own choice how to live it. Everybody lives
Yeah, that's
it
true.
differently.
Okay. Then I would say that I would like a world full of Christians because I believe when you are capable of believing in something intangible, something that you can't really prove, that means you're a bit more open-minded than if you always want to have proof and always want to have a tangible thing before you can believe in it, before you can have a goal or purpose. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So
no,
if
it's
you're,
trying to say. But
yeah,
here is
so
it's also, I think it's also, what do you see as proof? You see, if we can look around us and we can feel things and you can smell the things, is that for us proof that there is something else? Or so, yeah. So I guess that's also how you see what is your point of view of what is proof to believe in something, yes or no. For me, that it's proof that there is something more, because how our brain is working and what we are feeling and how physical and mentally works together. That's so unique for me that's proof that there is intelligence more than just coincidence.
Right.
Only.
Oh, before we go on, I have to tell you something. There is a package scheduled to be delivered, and I couldn't get it anywhere else than in this time zone, like between 10 to 12. So I might have to go downstairs and open the door to get a package. But yeah, I got so my phone might go off, my phone might ring, and then I have to leave for really quickly. But yeah, it's a present. My mom bought me a present, and this is just what happens.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got a very nice mom. It's very good.
I know.
So the thing is with a world of atheists, from my perspective, right? Like atheists, they need the proof. For atheists, proof is what they can sense with their five senses, like with sight and with hearing, with seeing, with smelling, with touching, and with tasting. Right? That's how they prove things. That's the realness. However, Christianity or any other belief, actually, they have an extra sense called intuition. Basically, they also can prove things by intuition. So that's why I feel like if you are religious, you have this extra sense that you can use to prove things for yourself or to make your world a little bit more clearer, right? So that's why I would choose the Christians, world full of Christians, I would say. All right, so let's go for the next one. I've got 3 more. This is a little bit more of an easy one. Would you rather be unable to shower for 2 weeks, but have clean clothes? So every day you have clean clothes, or the other way around. So you could shower for 2 weeks, yeah, but you have clean clothes. They smell nice. It's just clean clothes, right? Or the other way around, right? So you can shower for 2 weeks. You can just shower, but you always have smelly clothes, right? Your clothes smell. Like they're not clean, okay. They're dirty.
Well, for me.
Which one of the two would you choose?
The shower. 2 weeks of shower, because
2 weeks of shower, but
yeah, but because with clothes I can do nothing else but wearing them. But with the shower I can do so much more than just cleaning myself. Like you can muscles, you can do so much more with just water than cleaning yourself. And clothing, it's like, okay, you wear them, but that's it.
True. Yeah. That's out of the box thinking. That's very smart.
Yeah,
and to be honest, you don't necessarily have to wear clothes, right? You don't have to wear clothes. So
no, you don't have.
That's very smart. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's a very easy one. I agree with that. Yeah.
I think that a lot of people don't are aware of what you can do, what you can get from just a shower. Besides,
like for example,
besides cleaning yourself, like
what else can you do with showers?
Like you can do relaxation, because it relaxes your muscles when it's warm, or you can reset them by taking a colder shower. taking deep breathing and reset your muscles and get more energy from it. So, how do you want to start your day? Of how do you want to end your day?
Do you use all those options in the shower? Do you use
Yes,
a lot
I
of
do.
cold showers?
Yes, I do. Like
That's what I know.
Sometimes I just take the cold water for like 2 minutes, and that's it in the morning, just to get that refreshing and energetic, more energy for my body and more resetting. Because, yeah, I am sick. I have 2 forms of rheumatism, so in the night everything's starting to get real stiff, and so I get this energy from water in the morning.
Right.
Like after sport, you can take a warm shower to relax it, but then you can reset it by ending with a bit of cold. So you get your muscles get more, get a reset.
Right. Get
so
more
you
active.
get clean,
Or,
you get reset at the both same time.
All right. Very smart. Very smart. Okay, let's go to the next one. See what we have. So, would you rather? This one that applies to you a bit more, I guess. Actually, the last one did too. But start your own business, doomed to fail. So it will fail, but you can start your own business, or work for other people at a low salary, a low income. Which one would you take?
I think I like to take no, not just I think. I take the experience of starting my own business, and okay, it will fail, but then you can learn from it and develop for yourself.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, what if I go to work for people for less salary, and it doesn't matter even if it is a great salary. Do I develop myself? Am I growing? Or not? And I
so
think
basically,
that's
you're saying
most important thing is, are we giving ourselves the opportunity to grow in the decisions we make?
So you basically are saying, like, what choice will give me the most experience? And as you already work for people at low salaries, you already have that experience, but you've never had the experience of setting up a business and failing that business. So in your case, it would be better for you to start a business and fail, right?
Because then I will grow.
You learn.
You grow. You grow from new experience, from another point of view. You will grow. If you stay there just doing the same thing and it doesn't help you to grow. Okay,
No, exactly.
You have a lot of money, but is it satisfying? I know. For me, it's not.
All right. Awesome. That's pretty good. Very good. Yeah, I would say the same thing. I would say I would start my own business and then doomed to fail, but it is partially, like you said, it is because of the experience. You learn so much, but it also has this. It will, even though you failed business, it will look good on your resume. Like, hey, I set up this business, I got successful. I reached all these stuff, but then it failed. Right in the end, I just got. Like the way you feel is very important. Yeah, I got distracted. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I would start my own business, and which is doomed to fail. Yeah. All right. Is this the last one? I think so. Yeah, this is the last one. Last one. This is one of my favorite. I always put this in. Like, I want this to be one of the main one. And it says, would you get 100,000 euros right now in the moment, or get 1,000 euros every day for 200 days? Did you understand this one?
Yeah, you or you get it in small amounts and spread it.
Yeah, but you'll get twice as much. So get 100,000 now or a cumulative 200,000 within over 200 days, right?
Well, I would choose for the last one because then I can do more things in
Interesting.
uh it, over the long period of time. I can do more things uh, than with that amount because it's more than right now, but I can do less. Maybe just at
Oh,
the
this is,
moment I can do more, but in a long period of time I can do more if I take
yeah,
the last
keep going.
one.
All
So
right.
it's where you, yeah, where's your priority? My priority is for the long tournament. Go for the long
Yeah,
satisfying.
long term. Okay.
Yeah, long term satisfying.
Because yeah, this is what makes it a little bit difficult. Like yesterday, I answered in a way saying, "So it, how do you know for certain that you're gonna live 200 days, right? You don't know if you're gonna make it till the end, or what if the economy breaks down and 200,000 euros doesn't mean anything anymore because the euro just dropped so much that it's like, you know what I mean? 200,000 is maybe 10 euros what it is now, $10, right? So it's very unpredictable to go for the long term. And
Hmm.
from my perspective, I would say the 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 result. Yeah, this is a difficult question because it doesn't
Yeah,
really
it
apply
is.
to most of the things.
I
But
think
there's
more. Yeah, I
mhm.
think it's more like what is your goal for? Is your is your goal is the focus on the money or more like the journey?
Yeah, but that doesn't really because the journey doesn't. Whether or not you take it now or in 200 days, the journey is not really. Yeah, is that true though?
Yeah. So does it matter if the value get less? Um, but you still can enjoy the journey
Okay, I would say
by
this. I would say this. Like, how much is greed involved in this? Like, what? Like, you will have more money, but in what world is it? Like, I would say it's more like an intuitive decision. What just feels right intuitively, that's what you should go with. There's not really a wrong answer in here. Unless you're very
no.
greedy, you would get take the most amount. But if you're not, like, you could define this that you can frame this question in whatever way you would like it. Like, if you take from
Yeah.
200,000, you might be greedy, but you could also be very smart or logical. So it's not a really it's an easy answer, right? It's not so straightforward as it may seem like.
No. No. Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. It's like your point, everybody's point of view, like, or you're going for the most amount, so your focus is on the most amount, or is it on the journey that you want, what you can do with it? That's different.
Yeah,
So
I
it
guess so.
doesn't matter if the value get less, you still enjoying the journey and try
Hmm.
to look for the possibilities. So
Yeah,
yeah.
so the reason I want to pick the 100,000 now is because I believe that with the investment, like the money investment that I get from it, I will be more. I'll be able to be more. I can turn that 100,000. I can double that to 100,000 euros I get now to 200,000 um, faster than 200 days. That's kind of what I said. So the point is
if
like
if the
if you
economy is
count
right.
it, yeah, like for example, with 100,000
Yeah,
euros, I can put it
it's
all
all
into
about,
a
yeah.
yeah.
It's
I can make it
always about,
more money.
yeah.
Mm.
It's always about you. You have to think about, like, there are always things from outside that influence the
Yeah.
decision.
Okay.
And that's not, and you can't predict that. That's unpredictable. Yeah,
So,
if.
so Renate, now we got our amazing game. This is my introductional game. It was kind of fun, right?
Yeah, it is.
We got that. We got through that. That's pretty amazing. But yeah, I also want to give you the opportunity to talk a little bit about yourself. And before we get started as much, I really want to go a little bit to your past. Like, how did you grow up? Where did you grow up? What did you study? Like a little bit of the background, like what happened with you, and yeah, see how
Oh,
you grew into the person that you are now. If you're open to
okay.
that, if you're willing to share.
Actually, I grew up in uh, a house with love and physical violence. And
Mm-hmm.
most of the time, when you're a child, people don't believe you
Right.
because adults always can uh, make a picture that things are better than it is.
Right.
So that's the kind where I just grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it also influenced the decisions you make. Like, are you staying in that situation? Are you going to study? Or are you going out of that situation and
Mm-hmm.
getting work, whatever it is, so you be safe for uh, uh, for yourself? Your like, what if I stay and go for the study I want to do? I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
go like art, but then I had to stay in that situation longer. Um, or am I choosing to go get work, find work, and provide for myself and get out of the situation? I choose the last one. So
Mm-hmm.
I only had I don't know what MAVO is in English, what kind of degree that is.
Yeah, there is not such a thing. There's no such a thing
Such
in.
a thing, right? No,
They kind
there's
of
none.
calculate
So
with
actually, I
GPAs and
didn't have
stuff.
any real like college or university that didn't.
I would I would say that Mavo is just below average. I would say like
Yeah,
Mavo is average, isn't it? Or I'm not
yeah,
sure
MAVO
actually.
is average. So I only did the below average,
Yeah, just a
and
bit though. It's not all
I,
the way below average. It's just a bit below
no,
average.
but
Yeah.
just a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to do more, but then I had to stay in that situation, and I didn't want that.
Hmm.
So I got out at work.
Okay.
Uh, it wasn't work that I really liked, but the focus was on getting out of the situation. So that's what
Right.
I did.
So you kind of did high school. That's the last education you did, but you didn't do college, right? You didn't do another extra education
No,
after it.
not until now recently.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I uh, I just let that decision lead my life more. Like, okay, it's like work, and
Hmm.
try to make the best of it of your life, and that's it. I got married,
All right.
and that's it. Didn't really think about if there was an opportunity to grow for
Right.
myself, to grow more. Like, okay, I took the decision, and that's it.
Hmm.
And later on, when things really start to change, that's the point when I start thinking, really thinking about how can I move on, how can I grow and change my life. more.
Right.
The moment that I got sick was a turning point in my life. Yeah, yeah.
So you got out of high school, you started working, then you got married like quickly after that, or were you single
I met
for like?
my high school sweetheart.
Oh, you married your high school sweetheart. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. And
So
when did so did you when did your religion start? Because did
well,
you
that's
grow up?
a real. That's the thing with religion.
Mm.
When you grow up with religion, that your parents say this is good, um, and then you see things that people uh, don't don't live that religion. Then I started to question: is this something for me? Because
Right.
I thought the religion is the way that people live it, but that's not really true because it's their choice to live how they live. So the religion is like, say, if you have the role model Jesus Christ and he lives with
Mhm.
empathy and everything, how can
Right.
the parents they say we live like the role model Christ? How can I grow up in a house with violence? And instead of thinking the people and religion are two different things, I thought, well, that's not good, so the religion is not good. So I started
Right.
to stop practicing my religion. But then when I was living on my own, I thought like,
Hmm.
wait a minute, but I see a different. I see that different. It's the same
Right.
role model, but I really like to live it and not just say I have this religion. I want to live this religion. So
Yeah.
so at the point that I was living on my own is when I started to think about which religion, which what do I believe, what do I see, uh, what do I want to live, and
Hmm.
that's when religion start to grow, and when I start like religion, it is something between me and my creator, nobody else.
Right.
And
Right.
yeah, that's when it started. My beliefs and my faith and everything started to grow when I started to think about that and
Mm.
not seeing like people are living, people who saying they have this religion and do they act like something else. That doesn't mean that the religion is wrong. It's just the people making their choices and using their own free will, uh, and that's not that religion. So
No,
actually,
definitely.
that's two different things. But I didn't when I was young. I didn't see that. So when
Right.
I started living on my own, then I saw the difference. Yeah, and then it's
Wow.
my choice. Oh, what am I going to do with it?
All right. So
And
you got
also,
this religion and the beliefs. You got your religion and your beliefs, and then you got a little bit. Life got a little bit more difficult because you got a little bit sicker, or you got a little bit more ill.
yeah, a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, I did.
A little bit.
Yeah, I
So
have.
how did that correlate with each other? Like the religion
Yeah.
and the illness. How did you deal with that in that sense? Or
Well,
maybe talk about it.
um,
Yeah.
I have like two kinds of rheumatism. Rheumatism is just a big word for you have something with your muscles and your joints, and everything has a different symptoms.
Mm.
Um, how affect it didn't affect my religion though, because uh, uh, I believe that right now uh, it's Right now, it's just the world we live in, and I believe there's going to be a better world.
Mm,
But how will I cope with it is something else. So people around me just said, um, you just have to accept it, and live with all the symptoms and all the things that are. You have to get a lot of painkillers and just try to find your way with it. So
mm,
the, uh, most of the years, I just did that, using a walker. When it got real bad, sometimes I had to use a wheelchair for so my body got the right amount of rest, so I
right.
can enjoy the moment. Um, but it got worse, and then I heard about things like, oh, I forgot to look it up. What is in English? Uh,
Maybe we can translate it.
welvaartsziekte. What is welvaartsziekte in English?
Let me. I think it's
Look it up.
wealth illness, but that is really translated directly, you know?
It's really translated, literally.
Yeah. Translation. Disease of affluence. Disease of affluence.
Okay,
Diseases of
so
affluence. Yeah.
okay, so the way we live, actually, it's like the way you live makes you sick.
Right.
And I was thinking about it, like, okay, if that's true about rheumatism,
Mm-hmm.
then what am I doing wrong? And I started to dig in, and actually, I get this like a slap in my face, a wake up call, like, you're doing a lot of things wrong, girl.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, here comes how do put it together with my beliefs. Okay, I believe
Mm,
that there is a God,
mm,
and I just couldn't believe. And I've learned a lot about reading in the scriptures, but the scriptures also says to look to nature and uh, and feel the nature and feel the goodness and the greatness from our creator, from nature. So then I start asking myself, okay, what did I learn from my creator, uh, from what he already has given me, like water, the food? And then I got a real shock because I didn't learn anything. I didn't know anything. What kind of herbs are good for what, or just so little. Yeah, our
yeah.
grandmother drinks curcuma, so that's what I did, and I experienced, like, I drank it for a long time, a period, and then stopped it and try to feel what did it do to my body, so I knew why it was good for me. And then I started thinking, okay, uh, what does water for me? Just cleaning? What does a top
Mm,
top how you say it, sporter?
mm,
He gets his body physically get hits from training very hard.
right.
My body get hits from the rheumatism, but why not? Uh, um, how do you say that? Why not treat my body the same as a sporter? So I get reset. So my muscles and my joints get the same, actually, the same nice treatment as
So basically, what
a
you're
sporter.
saying is that you learn from your religion that there is so much in nature that can help you out. And just like a professional athlete, your body is being hit by so many strains and so many pressures. So you kind of look to professional athletes to recover the way they do. And that's kind of how you helped yourself during this illness, basically, right?
Yeah, to cope with it. Actually, to cope with it.
To cope
So
with it.
what did I do
Okay.
wrong? I ate a lot of sugar. What does sugar with my body? It does a lot, a lot. So in
Mm,
small steps, I tried to make changes. I started with the water and the breathing. What does breathing for us? There's so many ways you can breathe and you can use for your body.
mm,
It's amazing. But do you take the time to use it? And when I am going to use it, it's also like, okay, what's and also like, what do we eat and when do we eat it?
right.
It's something you have you really have to take the time
Be conscious
and
about.
consciously, yeah, be consciously about how we eat, not just we eat, how we eat, what does it do for my body. And so I saw on television um, a group of older people, like in the 70 and maybe older, and they got
Wow.
tired of all the medicine and the symptoms of the medicines. And
Right,
I
right,
saw
right.
that they also turned around their lives. And I thought, these people are 70 and they still find it worthy to change it. So why not me? Why not me?
Yes.
And if
Yeah,
somebody
because
is 70 can do it, I sure should have.
yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Because that's the really cool thing. Like I've seen those images where you couldn't move, right? You were just in a wheelchair, and now you're climbing this big ass mountain and stuff. So it's a very strong story. So so what
Yeah.
do you do now? What do you do for a living? Like what is your career like at the moment?
Actually, I'm helping people. I call it restyle your lifestyle
Mm,
and try to get conscious of their own body, their
okay.
own life, their own way of life. So a lot of people ask me, "What do you eat?" And then I tell them, "I'm not going to tell you what I'm eating because you have to figure out for yourself what kind of food is good for your body. Every physical person, every person is unique.
Mm,
So you have to find yourself what's unique about it and how can I treat it.
right.
Sorry, there's um, and every situation is different. Your
Mm,
way of life, your work, and your rhythm of life is different than mine. So I help people to look at their lives and be more
right.
conscious about it, and then make small changes to eventually make the big change.
Wow.
People
So
always look
that
big, yeah, the big
mm,
goal, and start to forget uh, to be proud of the little steps they make,
wow. I think that's a very
because
good way of thinking about it.
that's what made me where I am now. I my body it my body, my physical and mentally state was like uh the hit was so bad. I only could sleep for 2 weeks, and my
Mm,
husband and my son had to wake me up. So what kind of small step could I change from that? I was 2 weeks in my bed, and I had to
mm,
have help to get to the bathroom and get washed. And so then I thought, okay, if I only get from my bed to the bathroom and I'm
mm,
sitting on this crutch, or how do you say that, this little chair, and
right.
brush my teeth, but if I can do it on my own, that's already a development for me and growth that I can do it again. but
Yeah.
on my own. And every little step is a growth.
R-
So I did. I went out of bed and I literally crawled from my bed
Mm.
to the bottom. But I did it on my own. And even if I thought, okay, well, if it takes that lot of energy that I have to sleep again for 1 hour, it's okay
Mm.
because I did it on my own. And every little
Right.
step brought me a bit further for taking care of myself. And
Yeah.
that's how I could make that change. Be proud of the little step you make to change it. And it doesn't matter
Mm.
if somebody else thinks, well, that's a baby step because babies crawl. So everybody crawls to get where he is now.
True, 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 true.
So
Okay, so
yeah,
that's
look at
so
the step.
you kind of hinted it before we started the podcast. You said um, positive psychology really helped me in my process to get where I am now, and
Yeah.
you're now because you went to a psychologist to help you out and get some more perspective in life, and that grew into a working together kind of situation where you and
Yes.
your psychologist are now colleagues into building a
Yeah.
process.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, yes. Yeah.
Tell
Yeah.
us more about
So you see,
that.
okay. Well, you have physical traumas, but you can also have mentally traumas, and I had them both. So I got help, but in the process, I started to see things differently. That there was missing something, and you work hard if you go to therapy, and then you get this good feeling, but it fades away in time. And
Right.
some people, they have therapy like it's for life because every time it fades away, you won't have that good feeling back. So you go again in therapy. And I
Right.
told my psychologist, I want to have that feeling be permanent, not fade away. So when a
Mm.
mental trauma, you have a lot of negativity build up, build up, build up, build up, build up, and then there is a trauma.
Right.
If our brain can do that with negativity, I was convinced it also can do it with positivity. So I wrote him an email explaining everything, how I wanted to work,
Mm.
and building up positivity from inside the trauma you experienced. You always think the trauma is only negative because that screams the most. So we
Yeah.
can find the positive, but someone outside can help you focus on the little positive things. And when you going to add other positive things in your life to that
Hmm.
and focus it like it did with the negative things, you can get the negativity from uh, being the point to the center to its to the back, and then you get
Right.
positivity from the back to the center. And when there is a trigger, it's the positive trigger that comes first, and after that the negative wants to come, but then you have the choice, and it's much easier to say, wait, I'm feeling good, stay with this positive trigger, and then the negative trigger stays in the back. But that's the choice you have, because you can also allow the negative trigger to come back. But
Mm.
why would you do that? But if the negative trigger comes first, it's a lot harder to try to get this positive trigger above it.
Right.
Both
Right.
are there, but where's the focus? And if we can make the focus from that trauma positive, then it's
Mhm.
easier to stay there, even if the negative comes floating up.
Right.
And
Right.
that's the
Right.
therapy I called positive cluster growth. It's this
Positive cluster
cluster
growth.
of all positive, and you let it grow and grow and grow. And that's the great thing.
Hmm.
What happened this week? Someone said that she wanted uh, to help me out. She also has a lot of trauma. Has therapy at the same at my with my psychologist, and
Mm.
now she said she wanted to do positive cluster growth, and now we're working together.
That's amazing.
So yeah, it is.
That's pretty
It is.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the way you
it
grew
is.
from.
It's very weird to experience though, because your physically your physically body is
Mhm.
used to all the negativity all the time. So you
Right.
start to get physical. I call it uh, behavior addiction. Your
Okay.
body is already used to behave with all the negative. Now
Mm.
you feel it's your mind is already in the positive, but your physical body is like fighting it. Like, no, that's not the state you want to. You are used. Like, I always, because of all the negative, my face was a bit like this. But now my mental state was different, and says you can smile, but my physically body was so used of always standing in this position that it felt like it was doing like up and down, up and down, up and down. And then I had
Right.
to choose,
Right.
okay, it's okay to smile to yourself in the mirror. Just do it. But that's the choice you have to make. Are you staying like this? Or I do I dare try to smile because my mental state is different now?
Wow.
Physical and mentally, they are so connected to each other. We we are forget we just forgot it.
Mm.
We forget it. People aren't consciously about it, so they don't think about it.
That's actually pretty amazing to think about it in such a way and to formulate it in such a way, and then being able to work together with a psychologist. Because when you think back of your life, you said like, yeah, I just did MBO, I just or MAVO even, which is high school level, and then I started working and I started, um, uh, just following people basically in religion,
Yeah,
and then
basically.
it grew into me, started thinking for myself, discovering nature, discovering all the things that God or Jesus Christ gave us, and to help me get over my illnesses. And now I'm here working together with all these highly educated people that are supporting my ideas and are supporting my hypothesis and my thesis basically. And yeah, you become very successful, even with
Yeah, so
even with coaching and stuff.
that's why I said I still have to get used to it myself, because all these things happened in just 2.5 years. And that's a
This
big
change.
change in 2.5 years. 2.5 years is nothing.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's really amazing.
It's
You
like,
can do so much without even realizing it. We can do so much more without even realizing it. You can grow so much more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. It's pretty cool. Like for thinking about time and how old, like I'm 30 years old, which probably is young, I guess, but I feel like I only have 10 years before I'm 40, and then I need to reach stuff, and I need to have like, my my place in the world, right? But hearing your story, like in 2.5 years, you grew so much, you changed like immensely much. So 10 years, I can do a lot too, right? I don't have to be scared about
So much. You can don't think. Well, you see, it's more like, are we looking in age? Like I'm 70, 74, 47. How do you say that?
47,
47?
yeah.
47.
You're 47.
47. I'm 47. Um,
Mm,
I don't think about uh how old I'm gonna get. How much time do I have left? Just just
mm,
enjoy the journey. Just enjoy every little step you can change for the positive.
right.
And when you do that, you can grow so much more in only a few days that you
That's
don't think
crazy. That's
about.
amazing.
Do I have still 10 years? What
Mm,
I can have an accident tomorrow, but I can grow right now.
true,
Like
true.
my first time at a podcast.
Exactly, right? And come
Right,
to think
right,
about podcasts right now, um, we only have 4 minutes left. The hour went by very, very quickly. I mean, it was amazing to have this conversation with you. Yeah, would you like to share something about yourself, about what you do, where they can find people can find you? Just anything to close it off or to conclude?
Well, I have this website, but it's still in Dutch, and
Right,
it's
right. Let me look it up.
Tish Tishri Coaching, and
How www dot I forgot about it. Oh wait, I can see. T-shirt. Okay, okay,
and
okay.
there are some topics there. If you read it, you can think about it for yourself. How would you use it? I
Right.
think that's the most important thing. Everything we learn, how can you use it for yourself to grow? And if you figure it out,
Mm,
how can you um, dissect that in smaller steps so you can get there?
right.
I call it always with little steps making positive changes that stays and not fade away.
Beautiful said. All right. All right. Well, Renate, my dearest cousin, thank you for joining the podcast. It was amazing to talk about it and share some knowledge and thoughts about self
Yeah,
development and
it was
growth with you.
very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I see this as an opportunity to. Yeah, and you want to keep. I'll keep it like this. I'll keep it. I see this as an
Yeah, it's
opportunity for people to
nice.
grow. It's like it's not really about the viewers. It's more about the guest, and I really like to offer people the opportunity to talk a bit and to share a bit, and maybe even learn how it feels like to be on a podcast and how it feels like to talk about it on stage, basically in a camera, and yeah, maybe later you can come over to Breda and you can talk on a real stage in a real microphone with the real audience. You
When
know, talk about your life.
when that would be great. A new experience, guys.
Yeah. All right.
When the opportunity is there again,
Of course.
that
Of
would be
course.
nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
We'll see. We'll see. All
Wow.
right.
It was
So
really nice. Hope everybody enjoyed it though.
yeah, I've got zero responses, but I feel like everybody. No, I was looking at chat just now, and I see if there are any questions, if people want to ask anything or talk about something. But I don't think there's any questions right now. So, but that's okay. We're just starting. I mean, it's the second time, right? It's the second time of a podcast. We'll get there. We'll get there. Slowly,
Yeah.
more people will be
That
attracted to it. So, yeah,
it's
that was a
better if
great.
people just if people if first think before they start. Just let them think about
Exactly. Give it some
your
time.
podcast.
But
Think
yeah,
about
thank
your
you for coming. I am going to close it off. where's my message board? Okay. So for you, this is your final goodbye. Say goodbye to the stream. Goodbye, friends.
Bye, everybody. Have a nice day.
Thank you. All right. Oh, goodbye. So yeah, this was Renate Roelofsen. Renate van Straten. What is it said again? Renate van der Straten Roelofsen. And talking about, I'm just trying to switch the screen. Yeah, talking about how you should take life in small baby steps, and you can grow from being in a wheelchair and not able to get out of bed into climbing a mountain. And I believe the story is very amazing. And just like some people are worried about education and stuff, and this story also kind of links to it. I didn't think we could talk about this a bit. Like, I haven't heard this story before, but again, she didn't finish any colleges, but now she's writing a thesis about the positive psychology with a renowned, really well-known psychologist, and it's amazing. It's a very good story, and to prove that education helps you, but it's not necessary to be successful in life. And yeah, it gives me good hope. It gives me great hope for myself, because to be honest, I don't have an education either. So let's get out there and see what happens. But yeah, that was the podcast. I'm glad you guys joined it, and hopefully you liked it. I enjoyed it myself, so that's great. Um, for now, I'm gonna go set up the next stream in the next session. Let me go into my little bit of a YouTube channel. I'm looking for YouTube, but I can't find it because I feel like. Is it in here? 1 second. Yeah, the music died. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna go set up the different stream. Ninetales, if you're still here, hello Ninetales. We're gonna go play Kind Words. So we're gonna go do that. And then I am going to see if my package is here. So yeah, listen to this beautiful music while I set up this next stream.
What? Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
Is this better? Am I here? I was talking so much, I can't believe I got that. Oh, don't help you. So yeah, let's write okay, we're good. Let's write a little joke. This is my favorite joke. By the way, if you have a joke, Ninetales, please don't make a dead baby joke, but just make a it could be a fun joke. Then let's see here. What is blue and isn't heavy? Isn't heavy. Light blue. Do you have got a joke for this person we do not know? I don't know any other jokes. Yeah. Yes, that's a good one. Copy pasting it. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to take care of girlfriend things. I'll tell a joke about broken pencils, but there's no point. Okay. Thank you for. Oh, please help. Good luck. Sorry. Yeah, going things, but I'm in a stream. I'm working. Fucker. Yes, highway. Oh man, I'm so confused. I should not talk to her. Make it a win-win situation. Okay, how are you guys doing in this pandemic? Is there anything interesting happen today? It would be much more manageable. Well, the problem is that you get the wrong people. You get trolls. If it's free, everybody would join this game, right? Okay, this is one I want to answer. No, I understand. Well, if I would have a lot of money from donations and stuff like that from Twitch, then I would be able to buy it for you, you know? But you know, I don't. So, next question. Recently, I have been noticing some of my friends have been either ghosting me or blocked me randomly. I'm not practically close, particularly. I'm not particularly close with these people, but somehow it still hurts. Right. So how would you answer this? How would you help this person? We're gonna work together with this, okay? So you give a little answer, and then I do a little answer, and we make one whole answer. Is that okay, Ninetales? Face your fears. I have the same issue as the dude, but I've had those friends for years, so I can relate. Good. So how did you deal with it? How do you deal with this feeling? Bless you. Thank you. Okay. So, what are we gonna tell this man? How can we help this person? What are you thinking? As an answer to them, I have this. There is nothing to lose by asking them what is going on. The majority of the time, at least knowing why something is happening is better than not knowing. Even if they don't answer that, just know that some people drift apart over time. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy it. Oh, let me think about it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna rewrite it a bit so it can fit the message a bit more. The majority of these knowing. Yeah, okay. So it is always good. Gesundheit, that's German though. I'm Dutch, which just did. This is Dutch. But I'm not that. Gesundheit is German. Yeah, it's close to it though, but it's not really the same thing. But thank you. All right, sorry. I'm focusing on you. Ninetales, you're the only person in my life that's important right now. I'm just closing every window. I'm gonna close everything. Not gonna look at it. Okay. Actually, Ninetales is not. You guys, you person, you need my help. So it's always good to, it's used over in America too, but mostly by people who just hate saying bless you because of any link to religion. Damn it. Being afraid of religion that much is not a good thing either, but I don't know. So it's always good to take a step into the take a step outside of the comfort zone and just ask them what happened. Do not expect them to reply, as they are probably ghosting / blocking you for a reason. They have. Now, the hurt you feel is the blockage of a connection. How thin that connection may have been doesn't matter. As humans, we are naturally open to form connections, but when someone consciously decides to break a connection, it also closes off their heart. It closes off their heart. It closes off the harm completely. This is what it means to be mind over body and body over. From honestly, I used to honestly, situations like there suck. It's so hard to know what you did wrong, if anything. For me, it led to a bit of paranoia until I finally just asked, "Ooh, let me just send this." I'll just leave it here. Like, I didn't really give an answer, but honestly, situations like there suck. It's so hard to know what you did wrong, if anything. For me, it led to a bit of paranoia until I finally just asked. So what happened when you confronted them? What happened when you asked? Did they reply to you? Did they actually say anything? Or did they just keep blocking and ghosting you? Unless you don't want to share, of course. You don't have to share. Maybe you can join the voice chat. They responded, it was pretty much stated. I mean, like, to have a... you don't have to talk through the mic, but just that we have a direct connection so you can hear me, right? They responded, it was pretty much stated that everyone had sort of been going their separate ways for a while and had just suddenly taken that leap out into the unknown. Yeah, it makes sense. It kind of makes sense. That's such an answer that is kind of a good excuse. That's a reasonable answer. But there always is something negative, right? There's always something that they're not telling you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. That's with everything that's going on, right? Because if it wasn't such a big deal, if there was nothing that could hurt your feelings, then, you know what I'm trying to say? Then why would it be so out of nowhere? And that's kind of what I feel like with being polite. If being polite is just a bad thing. It was weird because I was the only person who wasn't leaping out into the unknown. They left behind the things they knew and that just ended up with me being isolated. Which is so weird, right? Like nobody, like... Yeah. It's just a weird kind of thing. It doesn't happen out of nowhere. And I'd rather have people being mean to me than just being polite. Like, I know you're hiding something. Like, what are you hiding, right? Just tell me why it happened and what it is. And if you don't want to tell me, that's also fine. And just tell me, yeah, I don't want to tell you because I don't want to, want to share this. It's private for me. Like, okay, cool. That's honesty. At least you're not lying. Yeah, I know for a fact that they don't really interact with each other anymore too, because pretty much everyone went offline. Wait, I missed something you said there. I kind of said like, I'd rather have people be. I'd rather have people just be honest and telling me like, hey, this is private for me. I don't want to share this story with you, or I don't want to share the reason with you because it's private. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable talking about it. It's way better than pretending something else is true or telling me half truths. You know, like I'd rather have someone tell me such a thing than being polite to me. Is that what you missed? Yeah, like you don't have to tell me the actual answer if you feel uncomfortable by it, but just tell me that you don't want to say it, right? You say, I'm uncomfortable talking about it. Like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna pressure you then. Yeah, I understand that, sure. You don't have to share. But I'd rather have you tell that, like say that honestly, than you going around it and trying to, like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you tell me these half truths? I know there's more. I can sense there's more. Obviously there's more. Like for example, what you said with the answer was they responded was pretty much stated that everyone had sort of been going their separate ways for a while and had just suddenly taken that leap into the unknown. It's kind of, what you say? Honestly, intuition has helped me out with finding out some darker secrets a lot. Yeah, but that's the thing. You could use intuition. The first thing people use for intuition is when they know something is up, like there's like a darker secret somewhere. But if you can change that intuition to apply to your own life, you will be so much better off. It's amazing how you can learn so much about your own personality and stuff. Yeah. Intuition is an amazing thing. Like there was a time when one of my friends blocked me seemingly out of nowhere, and my other friends seemed to be making excuses to not talk to me. I eventually noticed a few inconsistencies with the things going on with people in the group and asked they tried to hide it from me, so I simply stated what I thought had been going on and they admitted after that. Man, that was like 2 years ago or something. That's pretty short actually. That's not a very long time ago. How old are you? I'm sorry, can I ask your age? I've got a command for that actually. It will reply in like 30 seconds. What? You are very young. Wow. Only 6 full days. I'm 31. I'm twice your age. Twice your age. Are you serious? You're very smart for a 17-year-old. I like your insights. You're very smart. It's kind of weird, like almost everybody, like the same with Venture, right, with Diana. She was 18 years old. She was also pretty smart. It's crazy how people grow. Yeah. It's true. You're 16 actually. You're not even 17. You're not about to drink. You're not allowed to discuss most of the things I'm talking about actually. So good, I don't mind, it's so good. But yeah, you're very, very progressive in that kind of sense and just talking about it. Yeah. Very well done. I'm impressed. I wasn't that smart when I was 16. Definitely not. Well, I had other skills. I used to do card counting when I was 16. No, I know. I was over exaggerating. Or I was exaggerating, which is already. So, how do you like being a moderator? Just randomly giving people timeouts and stuff. All right. And to be fair, it was a bot. Yeah, it is kind of cool, isn't it? Are you a moderator on other channels, or is this your first channel to be a moderator in? Awesome! Awesome, the very first moderator. Cool. Nothing happened though when you left, there was nobody there, so. Cool! Very first moderator. Alright. Yeah, you can go through things and you can see if you can, get some experience with this. Maybe this will be your full-time job. When I get rich, I'll pay you, okay? But I gotta get rich first. Pretty cool. Alright, Ninetales. I also like the name Ninetales. It's pretty good. But yeah, to be honest about the age thing, I just turned on a mature setting and went Twitch roulette it is. So now I go into every stream just pretending it's family friendly until proven otherwise. I just turned on the mature setting and went Twitch roulette it is. So now I go into every stream just pretending it's family friendly until proven otherwise. Well, I guess I'm family friendly, am I? I'm not that wild, I guess. Could be wild. I mean, oh. And even when it is proven otherwise, I'll stick around because literally no one would know until I say something. No one would know. Yeah. But I doubt that you'd ban me, so whatever. I will never ban you. Why would I ban you? You're a nice person. You probably don't want to ruin me. You've had the chances to ruin me anyway, right? This is fun. But yeah. Oh man, I'm so excited. It could be fun. Such true. I always like it to be able to influence the younger generation with my wisdoms and experiences. Yeah, I used to be a DJ for clubs. You know, that used to be my my job when I was 20 and older, till 27, I guess. So I can tell you about that life, how cool it is to go clubbing and stuff. I would have to say that a lot of kids now are forced to grow up very fast. So to be honest, the way you talk is very mature. Like, you don't even see yourself as a kid anymore. You see like, I'm super grown up. What makes you feel like you're so grown up, actually? Ooh, I really want to do a podcast with you. I have so many questions. This could be so interesting. Like, what happened to you? Why are you so mature? Oh, actually. Give me 1 second. Wait 1 second. Be right back. I'm gonna go downstairs for a second and see if there's a. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Just give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Really? You got so many channels? Oh man, I hope I didn't give you like opportunities to ruin my physical health. True. Let me see my package stuffs. Oh wait, I shouldn't show that here, right? www. Okay, what's the code? Shit. It delivered it to the cafe, but alright. Wow. Also. No. Oh, awesome. Oh man. Are you here? Ninetales, are you here? Luke, I got the thingy. Stop. Echo. 2020, nice! Do something with it. I don't know what to do. What can you do? Let me check my channel points. Channel points. Channel points. Channel points. Over coffee. Sure. What are these? Modify a single emote. Choose an emote to unlock. Send a message, unlock a random sub emote, highlight my message. Look down upon the non-highlighted. Hey Renate, thank you for the follow. Nee. Ja. Ja, kom. Tot 5. Yeah, man, I got Twitch light mode. Don't judge. I got everything light mode. I'm a light person. Alright. I got this. I got these tons. Who did I send something? I'm doing so much. I just really want to talk with you, Ninetales, but I'm doing so many things at the same time. Ah, those work. Yeah, but you are living in the darkness, right? I am living in the light. Like, my room is light, everything is morning, everything is sunny, so it's different. Oh, is there light mode in Discord? Let me get Discord. Where's light mode? I'm gonna hurt your eyes a bit. How do I do that? Appearance. Light mode. Whoa. Yeah, like it. Oh no, this is horrible. I don't like it. Oh, whoa, this is not nice. I'm gonna keep it. I'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep it for a bit. I'm gonna try. Yeah, Discord does feel weird in live mode. It does. I tried it, but I'm just gonna get used to it maybe. Okay, I might go for a second, just like 5 to 10. Oh no, I'm leaving in 5. Like in 4 minutes, I'm gonna close the stream. I'm streaming till 12 usually. Yeah, let's answer one more. I'm having a hard time. Let's do this one. I'm having a hard time learning now that my school. Yeah. I just streamed till 12 o'clock, right? Until 4 minutes. I'm just gonna answer this real quick, and then we'll. I'm gonna close the stream, and I'm back tomorrow, man. I'm back tomorrow. Girlfriend, I mean. I'm having a hard time learning now that my school conducts classes online because of the pandemic. I'm thinking of stopping for a while, but I'm afraid of the consequences. But at the same time, I don't want to be a disappointment. Okay, so quit. The most important thing in life is learning how to quit. I am a business owner now. Well, I used to work a 9 to 5 job. I used to study IT. Now I am a public speaker. When you learn how to quit and how to give up, you open yourself up to a wider range of possibilities. If you only focus on one thing, I'm not sure quitting school is a great idea. I mean, it's perfectly possible to get a job with a decent education, and not a great one, but still. Oh, but that's the thing. Like, I don't have an education. I don't have any school, and I'm still like moderately successful, right? Like, it's not the education that's important, it's about your mindset that's important. If you do study because you have to study instead of you want to study, you're not gonna learn. The reason why I learned and why I get like all these psychology backgrounds and social psychology and I studied all that is because I wanted to learn it. I didn't go to school because I had to. I go to school because I wanted to. And the things I didn't want to learn about, I just didn't learn. Things I was not interested in, I just didn't learn about it. So it kind of, it kind of helped me. But that's why I said you have to learn how to quit. I mean, quitting willy-nilly is not a good thing, but knowing how to quit, knowing how to give up, when to give up, what to give up, that's very important. So the mindset here is, if you only focus on one thing, you won't see all the other opportunities around you. If you yeah, exactly. That's what you should. That's how you should see it. The thing is, you like to do. Like I recently said this, and then it's 12. I recently talked about this with a friend. Like, if you want to get into shape, you could go to a gym, and you could do like push-ups, or you could go outside and you can run a mile, or you could play football or soccer or tennis. It's all ways to get fit. But if you don't like to play tennis, you're not forcing yourself to play tennis every day so you're gonna be fit. No, you're gonna pick a sport that you do like to do, right? So that's kind of the same thing with the study. Like, people make you forced to do one study, but if you don't like the study, why would you do it? Like, does that make sense? What if you hate playing cricket? You're not gonna play cricket every day. That would be stupid. You're gonna pick a sport that you do like to do, and that's fun to do. And that's what makes you fit. So that's kind of what I try to say. If you only focus on one thing, you won't see all the opportunities around you. If you force yourself to stay on a path that doesn't fit you, you will never be able to walk the path that will, or even find the path that does fit you. So basically, the more you give up, the more you give up, the more things you will try out. There we go. No one likes my favorite sport. In fact, not many people even know that my favorite sport is it. It's kind of sad. What is your favorite sport? Maybe I know it. Chook ball. Let's go try that. I have no idea what it is. Chook. Oh, it's actually a thing. Cool. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Okay, I think I understand it. I think I understand it a bit. Oh, shit. But yeah, that looks great. Football is an indoor team sport developed in the 1970s by Swiss biologist Dr. Hen Brandt. Dr. Brandt was concerned about the number of injuries in sport at the time, and as a part of an educational study, he wanted to create a sport that reduces injuries, was not aggressive between players, and enable people of all shapes, size, genders, cultures, and backgrounds to play together. Wow. That looks very, very well-rounded. Very good, man. Very good. I like it. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll play someday. But for now, I'm gonna go end the stream, and I'll see you back tomorrow, hopefully. Will I? Will you be here tomorrow? All right. Yes. You'll be saying yeah. Cool. Thank you for moderating, my best and friendly moderator. Cool. Cool. Goodbye.